Hello, this is Dr. B. Vijay Kumar, Assistant Professor, Department of Physics, SNS College of Technology. Today we will discuss the overview of types of NDT method. Students, today we discuss the overview of types of NDT method. The previous lecture we start from NDT. Do you anyone of recap from NDT? Yes, please.
Recap of NDT. So NDT basically means non-destructive testing. So here materials and parts are tested without damaging it. So in the last session we saw about the difference between non-destructive testing and destructive testing. So in destructive testing, as the name suggests, the parts are destroyed and are used. The difference between both of this is the cost wise. When we see it, non-destructive testing is very cheaper on the long run, while destructive testing is more expensive because the parts are used. And then in non-destructive testing, parts aren't used. And the benefits of this is NDT parts can be used again and again, while destructive parts, once used, should be thrown away or it weakens the strength. So the types where it is used is NDT is used for ultrasound, MRI scans, etc. While destructive testing is used for checking the strength of the beam, etc.
Yes, very good. So the next we start from our topic, that is types of NDT method. Right? Do you know any one of types of NDT method? Yeah.
So first of all, NDT is used in aerospace, aeronautical, like the main streams, because they want to test their samples without destructing it. There are several types of NDT. Some of them are visual inspection testing, ultrasonic testing, radiographic testing, and eddy current testing, acoustic emission testing. There are several types, and they are related to the contents as their name suggests. That's all about the types of NDT.
The addition of the NDT method, right? The one is the visual inspection, right? That is a very simple, it's the oldest technique, because visually they will be identified the different object. For example, rice and stone, dog and stone. So we have checking in our naked eye without any instrumentations. That is a visual inspection, right? Then it's an old technique also, right? Then the second one is a liquid penetrating testing. For example, one samples it forms some cracks and focus, we doesn't see that the naked eye. So you have to throw in a colorful liquids from the surface of the sample. It will be flow inside of the sample in a cracked or dislocation point of that point we have identified easily through removing of the coloring solutions. The spot will be identified. That is the second. Third one is magnetic particle testing, right? The rusting of iron to moving from a magnet is a simple experiment we do in our school ages, right? The same from here, right? The flux to be transmitted in one end to another end. Is the same flux is penetrate, material is good. It's become changed, any cracks or pores to form in samples. So the change of flux based on, we have identified, we call this magnetic particle testing, right? Then the fourth one is right? Eddy current testing. I think you have some doubt from eddy current, right? Eddy current is a induction of the coil. This word you know that. The current is transferring one coil, it becomes induced method to connect that in a secondary coil. That is induction. The same method that we used in the real-time application is in a flow of liquid in a pipelines. For example, petrol or the gas oils, right? It moves from the kilometers, right? Any area it forms some cracks or pores, it will be flowing that side. So the ultrasonic testing method wise we have identified, right? Then the next one is an ultrasonic testing, right? The ultrasonic testing, the jewelry shop we have used. Without touch the germs, that means the ornaments, it become clean by using the ultrasounds. That we call as ultrasonic testing, right? The next one, it becomes in X-ray. Yeah, I think all of you know that the X-ray. The X-ray will be penetrated in the body, but it's not penetrating our bones. So the bones cracks, porous, right? It become identified very clearly, right? The next one, fluoroscopy, the same, right? To be identifying screen. That is a fluoroscopy. So this is all method, right? It's an advanced level. It used in the many fields, not a medical, right? Engineering, defense, then other also. So yeah, it's a wide area to be used in that APT. It's a testing method, right? If you have any doubt or clarification, yes.
What are the difference between destructive and non-destructive testing?
That we explain in this submission, right? The destructive is totally destroyed the object. This is not destructive, but we have identified the exact property. That means analyzing of the testing methods. It's required in the experts that only we needed, but this is anyone will be handled. That is the difference. Okay? Then anyone summarizing from this session? Yes.
So yeah, first we learned what is NDTA and we recapped a few points from the last class, like the difference between destructive and non-destructive methods, and also we saw the types of NDTA like X-ray, visual inspection, and liquid fluorescence and etc. So yeah, this will be very helpful for us in both in medical fields and in aeronautical sites. This is the most useful method.
Thank you. So thank you very much. We'll discuss another one topic in another video. Thank you very much.